What's up guys, welcome back to Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. In today's video we are doing a two-part video on an amazing goldfish show in the Philippines. Now Kuya Rogan Vlogs has actually created this video and I'm going to put a link down below, so make sure to check out the original video and all credit is due to him. The link is down below. But in today's video we are going to be reacting to this goldfish show in the Philippines. I'm going to be watching it for the first time with you guys at home. We're going to be seeing some awesome fish. Now I believe the camera does go very quickly between fish, so it's going to be quite a fast-paced video, which is also why I've broken it down into two separate episodes. So what we wait for, without further ado, let's get into it and let's check out this amazing goldfish show. So first up we can see we have an absolutely stunning white ranchu with lovely red head and lovely red caudal fins. Next up we have a stunning red and white ranchu, not quite the same quality as the first one. You can see here this Oranda won a champion award and also best in show. Stunning black caudal fin to this fish, which will probably change over time, but stunning quality nonetheless. You can see from the clips here this is an absolutely huge show. We've got a triple racking system and we have a lot of fish on display. Now the fish are going to come into frame and go out of frame very quickly, as we have a lot of fish to see on the video in comparison to the last video where we only saw a small selection of fish. This video is slightly different and we've got a large selection to look at. You can see we got some Ryukin in the tanks in the middle. We also have what look to be some pearl scales and maybe some ranchu in this smaller tank here. Yeah, looks like we've got, pearl scales and ranchu, some nice calicos, some red and whites as well. Looks like they're being run on sponge filters. Now, we have a lot of fish to see in this show. There are a lot of fish on sort of display from the exhibitors, and we're going to see a lot of different color variations and varieties as well. I do really like the way that the show has been laid out with the fish in these nice blue tanks, and we can see that we've got sponge filters on, which is good to keep the water quality in check. We've obviously got a nice level of oxygen going into the water as well. There are some stunning Oranda, as you can see there, with a lovely rose tail. We've also got another, I would say probably rose tail Oranda, not quite the same quality as the above fish, but a lovely quality overall. Obviously quite a young fish and it's got a little bit of wen development still to come. Really nice coloration. We've got also a range of size of fish. You can see we've got a tiger Oranda there, another calico Oranda there. Now, having a look to the right, we've also got some more Oranda, a lovely Kirin looking rose tail Oranda, beautiful coloration on that. I would absolutely love to get an Oranda of that sort of coloration, not one you see too often. Stunning black Oranda, real deep black coloration to that fish above. And then what looks to be like an orchid tail, maybe Apache Oranda. Not looking too happy in the tank. Maybe it's got a little bit of swim bladder disorder or swim bladder problem. And next to it we have another calico Oranda, potentially an Apache or tiger, a little bit of a cross between the two. Another stunning red and white Oranda with a good rose tail, quite a large hump behind the head, which is a little bit unique. Maybe got a little bit of Ryukin bred into there as well. We got some slightly smaller Oranda, what looks to be a Kirin, and a red and white. Another black, maybe going towards an Apache, and then that black on the right looked like it had won an award as well. Like the body structure of this red and white, we can just see, and this stunning calico looks like it came third as a runner-up. Good quality overall, liking the wen growth and the body structure on that fish. Quite a nice round tummy to it, a little bit more of a compact fish, but a good strong body, strong set of shoulders overall. This fish has a much larger wen, real massive wen to this fish. Good body shape, liking the tail as well. Looks nice and active, so it's got a good swimming pattern within the viewing tank, which is always good to see. First place runner-up was that black Oranda there that you can see on screen. Real deep colours to these black Oranda. Not sure if these will stay black forever or maybe they have quite strong genetics, but really good quality fish overall, and it's absolutely great to see a real good quality selection of black Oranda. Now you will see the guy sort of tapping on the glass. I assume he's just trying to get the goldfish to become a little bit alert for the video, which I don't really tend to condone and I personally wouldn't do myself, but this is quite common in the Asian countries to get the fish to move, and you may sometimes see on videos they will tap the glass to make the fish more alert for a video's sake. And as I said, not something I personally would do, but that's what they have chosen to done, and that is what the original content creator has chosen to do throughout the video. We also have another runner-up on the right hand side, looks to be maybe a Kirin Aranda. Next to that, orange or red Aranda, another red Aranda, and maybe a Kirin as well. We have a really nice Ranchu alongside an Aranda, which was the first place runner-up. Now, I assume all of these fish are in separate tanks, which means they have come from different locations, and this prevents any cross-contamination from going on. It's a sort of biosecurity technique to prevent the fish from mixing together. Now, I assume there is no pipe work behind these tanks. Obviously, the tanks that are side by side, like you can see now with a split of glass down the middle, obviously there could be some sort of cross-contamination there, but it's looking like this show is trying to prevent the fish from mixing, which is really good, and it stops any potential parasites or diseases from spreading from fish to fish, which is great to see. We've got a really nice strong bodied orange or red Aranda at the top, real massive body to it, and then as you can see, he pans around, we have a lot more fish to see. Stunning black Aranda in this tank, really good wen development, nice erect fins and fin deportment, a short body, real stocky body Aranda in the middle tanks, and then down at the bottom we have a calico and also a red or orange Aranda. We've also got some more calicos in the tanks down here. You'll see that each fish is numbered, and I believe this is just for the judges to refer to each fish when they give them a prize. Now we can see we got a champion, another champion Aranda right at the top here. Stunning black coloration, and just look at the red on that head. That is a standout fish. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like it might have an orchid tail potentially. It's holding itself really, really nicely within the water, sitting perfectly in the water. Next up, we have another black Aranda. Looks like it may be changing colour slightly, or maybe even a Kirin. All of these fish are real nice qualities to them. You may notice we haven't seen any Aranda with super long butterfly fins or more of a fantail fins, and the general trend in these shows in, I would say, the Asian countries, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, are trending slightly more towards the shorter, stockier fish with the shorter tails, going towards more of the orchid or rose tail look, and slightly developing out the longer tails and more of the fan tails that you may would have seen 20, 30, 40 years ago. So you can see that the goldfish hobby is changing and trending in different ways. A lot of the fish in these videos do have the shorter, rounder bodies, slightly more bulbous tummies, and the caudal fins are generally quite clean and curved. We don't have any fins that are out of place, and they're all within the same sort of region. Now you see that orange Aranda that we just saw on the screen there, that did have quite a long tail, but the majority of these fish are going more towards this rounder look. That's an absolutely stunning lemon head Aranda, beautiful white body, and a stunning yellow coloration to the wen and the fins as well. We've also got some more calicos going on. A lot of the fish may seem quite similar to you, and we do have a lot of Aranda on exhibition. We've got a stunning Apache Aranda with a lovely orange belly and orange chin as well. Lovely orange to the face and to the wen. We can see we've got some more prizes as well. Now, there is a second part to this video that will be coming out, and hopefully we'll see some different varieties. This was really mainly focused on the Aranda. Now, I hadn't actually watched this video through, so this is just me reacting to it straight away and my first thoughts and impressions. So apologies if I've made any mistakes. Wow, that is a stunning tricolour Aranda. Absolutely beautiful colours to it. Another tricolour, very nice. But yeah, apologies if I made any mistakes or anything in the video. This was just my first reaction, and I'm just going off my organic thoughts. But there is a part 2 coming up, so maybe potentially we'll see some different varieties and some other variations of fish. Looks like we're coming on to some Ranchu now, so probably in part 2 we may see more of those. So that is it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Make sure to stick out for part 2, which is coming out in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the different high quality goldfish, and it's always nice to see some high quality specimens at a goldfish show. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, all credit goes to the original video owner, which is down in the link below. But that's it for today's video. If you do have any questions, please leave them down below. Let me know if there's any video suggestions you want, or if you want to have your tank featured on our Rate My Tank series or tank tour series, then feel free to drop a comment. But that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up, and happy fish keeping.